Welcome to our family. Say hi.
Hi.
So I am Kendall Cook. This is Logan. This is Tristan.
And I'm Laura Cook, and this is our little one that is due on March 5th.
So I grew up in Michigan and Ohio, and it's always difficult to say where I grew up because we moved around so many times.
I was born in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Go Pack Go. And
How did we meet? I'll let you go with this
You're
one.
gonna let me go with this one?
You got this one.
Okay, so it was
So-
Valentine's Day, 2008, freshman year of college, and we met through a mutual friend. We just started talking. He had a girlfriend at
Oh,
the
we're
time.
going there.
We're going there.
We're going there.
We're going there.
Okay.
And yeah, maybe
It's a
we
long
should-
distance.
It's a long distance.
This is not getting any better. We didn't start dating at the time.
Correct.
Obviously. So
But that's when we met.
That's
We
when we
started
met.
talking, just hanging out with our big group of friends. A couple months later, we started dating.
There we go. Our first date was we went ice skating at a free skate. Like a minute to go, I put my left skate down and it must have gotten caught in some grooves. And so I fall immediately to the ground. Laura skates on by laughing.
Oh, stop.
And that is true.
I did.
After that first date, she hasn't left my side since.
We go to like a restaurant, we just go to eat, and
out somewhere.
we go out somewhere, and then sometimes if we're like, well, we sometimes just go shopping somewhere quick too, just like, oh, we have to go to get this, and it's so much easier doing it by ourselves rather than with children.
But, it's just more about spending the time together. So, for instance, when we're not able to get a babysitter, usually what date night will then look like is, we'll take care of the kids, we'll put them in bed, and then it's us time. Red boxing a movie, whether that would mean playing some games just for the two of us, dinner. I like to cook.
Sometimes steaks happen, or sometimes we get pizza rolls.
Yes,
It depends
the
on- it
college,
depends
junk
on
food,
what's
the
good
pizza
with the day.
rolls, and Teddy Grahams with rainbow chip frosting.
I like to read, watch movies. I like running when I'm not pregnant.
Sean, she'll need some motivation, so playing a little Xbox with some friends. One of them, you may have heard of him, Steve Apt. He and I like to play online every now and then, our free time. Football, absolutely. So it was Lions, Tom Brady, Cowboys. My respect level for everyone just went way, way down. So I like to board game. When we get people around, board games, that's kind of fun to do. I'll occasionally pheasant hunt with my dad.
I want to do bikes.
You like to do bikes? What's that green thing in the garage? You like the gator?
Yeah.
Yeah? What do you do with the gator?
Drive it.
You like to drive it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What else do you guys like to do for fun?
Trackers.
Ooh, tractors.
Tractors?
Big trackers.
Big
Big tractors.
Trinity has been absolutely incredible. I don't even know where to begin. The welcome that we received has just been nothing short of genuine and warm, and also just this vibe around everyone saying we can even still do better.
Everyone has been really like warm and welcoming, and they always come up to me and say, hi, how's it going? Like, how's our things settled? How are the kids? Like, that's just really great that like it's not just like a, oh, hey, how's it going? It's a genuine like, no, really, how are things going? They're really willing to want to know how things are going, and they really care about us.
My spiritual gifts were encouragement, faith, hospitality, shepherding, and teaching.
Encouragement, showing mercy, faith, serving in general, and then I had a tie for 3.
I love the idea of small groups, but life happens, I think, in community. God didn't create us to do life alone. So what I think a good small group can do is it can bring that alive, where you don't just know people's names, but you actually know them.
My priorities in life is God, first of all, serving Him, loving Him, and then teaching that to my children and showing that as I live. My children are my priority. My husband are my priority.
I do the best that I can, putting God first in my life. At least every day I try to do some sort of devotion where I dig into God's Word. Laura, she comes next. And that kind of is the whole reason why we did date night in the first place. And then, of course, the kids. I would say that priority, and just raising those guys up to let their lights shine. Then after that, Xbox. Why a pastor? That is a great question.
Get comfy.
Get comfy. Here we go. I never wanted to be a pastor. I was in a bad place in my life. I went to college originally to be a math teacher, and when that didn't work out, I had some talks from the president of the college and a science teacher that I really looked up to, and they said, you know, we just see this gift in you that you really love people and you really love to help people, and I do. And so they said, why don't you try the pastor track route? And here I am. I didn't think, even when I went off to college, I never would have thought this was the path that God had for me. With my new position at Trinity, I think I'm just most excited to push people in their faith in a good way, to motivate people to grow in ways that maybe they've never tried. I think if we can get the small groups to get off the ground, but I think also just getting to know everybody and getting to know the stories and just helping people in the way I can with the best news that we have, which is the gospel of Jesus Christ. So that excites me a lot.